The Sign of the Times, episode 162, from this undisclosed white background. This is an undisclosed white background, which will probably be heavily analyzed by the likes of QT Vokes. He will probably analyze the exact shade of white and or material used to make said white in the undisclosed white background. For the people that love the snaps, and QT a huge fan of the snaps. Pamphlet of the Sign of the Times. Every show should have a pamphlet. So if you have a show and no pamphlet, step up your game. Step it right up. Autographed picture of Seymour Snot. Personalized and everything. And if you do not have a Seymour Snot autographed picture in your show, step up your game. Write to Seymour Snot. Tweet him. Email him. Whatever you have to do. Beg him to send you an autographed copy of his picture for your own show. The Twitter where you can follow me, but not literally, much like George Mack does, or much like Camron Star does. The Facebook, the YouTube, which you might be watching right now. Right about now, you're probably watching it. Comic book of Team IOU, which will be discussed in detail momentarily. More on Team IOU. The sticker from Lucha Underground. That is Lucha Underground, which you might see on the El Rey network. 20-man championship match to come. El Rey sending me that sticker free of charge via Twitter. So if you've not followed Lucha Underground on the Twitter, maybe you should. Maybe you'd get free stickers. There is a picture of Casey Carlisle with my women's expert Camron Star and Miss Eliz and Troy Miller. Look at her sliding down there to get a better look at Troy Miller. Casey Carlisle apparently taking a closer look at Team Bad Knees. Camron Star will also be discussed in more detail coming up later in the show. But hashtag best in the world with a Casey Carlisle business card. There she is, angry that she only got a minimal look at Troy Miller. There she is when she was in Hot Nurse U. Look at that. There she is in a little bit of break from her studies at Hot Nurse U. And here she is going into the field with her master's in hot nursing. There she is in smaller form. There she is with the pillow, which QT loves more than anything. He loves that pillow. It's his favorite picture of all time. If Casey Carlisle were to send QT a pillow for, say, Valentine's Day, QT might be the happiest he could possibly reach. Even if someone gave him Chardonnay flavored ice cream or Cabernet infused ice cream where he could eat and eat ice cream all at once at the same time. I don't think he'd get happier than he would be with that pillow, unless he was sitting on the pillow eating wine-infused and or flavored ice cream. So this week, a busy week. Today on Turnbuckle, we were supposed to have J.J. Williams. He was dealing with some issues, could not make it on, but we are in the process of rescheduling said rookie J.J. Williams. But this being Sunday, Total Divas premieres for their new season. So they're bringing on new divas this season because all of them on so far have been unlikable. Not a likable one in the bunch for all the Total Divas. They're all like not likable. So maybe we will like a couple of the new broads they bring in. Hopefully. Because it gets really hard to watch those broads when they're throwing tantrums and like telling people they can't come to work unless they okay it with them first, even though they have no authority in the company. It gets a little hard. But Monday, pretty much looking free. Tuesday, the George Mack show. George Mack, the Mac Daddy, if you will, informing me he has a surprise on the show. What that could be, I'm not sure. Maybe he is institutionalizing all caps Jonak. That'd be fine with me. She should be institutionalized. On Wednesday, I'll probably be watching Lucha Underground on the El Rey Network to see who wins that 20-man championship match. Beast Barnett, I believe, will also be watching while sipping a cup of coffee he got from a Marathon gas station. That's Marathon gas station. I'm going to put a 86.3% chance I'm right on that guess. 86.3% chance I am right that Beast will be watching that match while sipping a Marathon gas station cup of coffee. Tune in next week to see if we're right. On Thursday, pretty much looking free. Friday, we have Brian Class on our show, followed immediately by Thoughts and Spots with Camron Star. Should be interesting because, as most people know, Camron Star married to Brian Class, so he will be on. And then Thoughts and Spots with Camron Star, and I believe her topic of the week will be the do's and don'ts of being a couple in professional wrestling. And of course, Stompin' Steve, South Park, Bellinger, Williamsburg will probably call and say, "You have to say do for stalking the broad. You have to say do. Surely you must understand that, Miss Star." And she'll say, "No." And then I will hang up on him and his lunatical ways. And then he will probably have to go to get Stevie out of the institution, shaking her. "You have to understand, you have to stalk the broad. That's got to be a do." And she'll say, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, stop talking." Because that's how they roll. You get it because she rolls in the chair. That's what she does. So, pretty much if we're reviewing from this undisclosed white background, where I'm putting odds at 83.6% that Beast Barnett will in fact be drinking coffee from a Marathon gas station while watching the Lucha Underground on Wednesday. Sunday, it's the Total Divas premiere. Hopefully, things won't get too crazy. Hopefully, Brie won't just throw random tantrums over washers and dryers. Hopefully you won't see, like, Cameron saying, "I want to go to NXT," and then everyone's screaming at her. "But you can't. You can't. What about the Total Divas?" they'll say. Hopefully you won't see Naomi saying, "I'm going to lie to my husband and mislead him," but hopefully he won't watch this very show that he's on and find out and get mad. Hopefully he'll never see this show ever, and I will get away with it, despite telling the millions of people viewing this. Hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully the other kids will be a little bit wiser, a little bit smarter about things. Monday, looking free. Tuesday, the George Mack Show with George Mack featuring a surprise. Maybe his surprise is he is going to also move into Who's on First Sports Card in Marysville, Washington with QT. Maybe they're going to be roomies. Maybe they'll have pillow fights with QT's Casey Carlisle pillow. That could happen. On Wednesday, Beast Barnett hitting that coffee hard. He's probably going to pull up to the Marathon, put $8 worth of gas in his ride, get a couple of sandwiches, cup of coffee, maybe a can of motor oil for later use in his ride. He'll be all set. On Thursday, looking free. Friday, Brian Class on our show, first time ever. Why it's his first time ever, I have no idea. Have no idea why we have not had him on the show sooner than this, but he will be on, followed by Thoughts and Spots with Camron Star, my women's expert. So, pretty much 162